Alright guys, I am back for a few minutes, hopefully to kind of finish up this journal in this video, maybe the next one, not really for sure. So I just brought a couple of things, and honestly, we were kind of left off at a weird point last week, so anyhow, and it's been a very long weekend, a good one, but a long one. So yeah, I want to put some frill on the edges of these pages. And that's not really long enough, is it? So yeah, just hang with me for a little bit, and we are gonna just, it's not really what I'm looking for either. What a great way to start out a video, right? Oh my goodness, what a week and a weekend that was. Hopefully you guys have all seen, the video that I, shared on Thursday. The little extra one. Yeah, it's been a little bit of an emotional roller coaster the last few days, and Grace is going to be busy. We've been kind of busy all weekend trying to get things ready for her to go. Yeah, I don't know if I'm going to find anything long enough. Maybe one of these. She has training starting this week. So yeah, we've been busy trying to get stuff ready for her. So this will be kind of a week, and I cleaned most of yesterday after we went in and did some shopping for her, because she has to wear like official dress. It's hard to explain, but it's basically a jacket. That's very specific to FFA. And so yeah, we have she also has to wear pantyhose. So yeah, it's like a whole thing. It's like professional wear. And then yeah, Friday at work was kind of emotional. So yeah, I can't really share right this minute what happened, but yeah, it was just a weekend, and I needed some rest, and I cleaned for like 8 hours yesterday, just trying really hard to get kind of caught up on things that I've been neglecting for a while. So, and that's why, I don't know if you guys just saw that, but saw the sticky on that. That's why I put something like this in there. And then another thing going on right now is we have a male cat that's not fixed in the area, and he's spraying the heck out of my house. I've just about had it because it's like coming in the house, like the scent, and it's driving me crazy. Right now I'm just gonna start putting on some just like different random laces to kind of finish out these pages. And I'm only gonna put them on Lorna's pages because I think it blends really well. And it should put on a nice little edge. And I typically don't cut before I glue it on. I find that for me, and the way I craft, it actually doesn't work in my favor. What usually ends up happening is that I cut it either a little too short or a little too long. So I glue, lay down the lace, and then I trim. Then I get pretty close, right? And I'm not a fan of sewing them on the pages. I used to do that in the very beginning when I first started this junk journal process. I don't like the way it leaves the paper on the other side. So if there's any glue that kind of seeped, then I'll just kind of wipe it off real quick, because it's Fabri-Tac, and it usually comes off pretty easily. Just like that. Okay. And then I won't put anything too, like I'm not going to like lay it down too heavily, I guess is the word I'm looking for. Okay. So I'll put something on this side. Oh, so yeah, like I said, it's been a fun yet exhausting weekend. So, and I think she's gonna be back down south for like a whole nother week this week, and so I'm trying to kind of get her chores done so they're not so building up. I still got to do some cat boxes tonight, so, and I need to finish sweeping and mopping this area, but I like took down curtains and stuff like that yesterday, washed some windows, not all of them obviously, but yeah, I spent a good 8 hours kind of deep cleaning some areas that it was driving me nuts. So that was good, right? And I've decided that I need to get my act together. I know I'm so busy that sometimes I don't always have the energy, but I decided 2 things over the weekend, that since I'm going to be really lonely without my darling Grace, because Bo works as a for right now it's like a CNA position, and so he really isn't going to have time for his mama. So it's really going to be like we're just really 2 roommates. Oh, and by the way, I need to tell you, that little cutie, they have this program where he works, because he works at a hospital. And he got they're really cool looking, okay, so they're called daisies, I think, is what I think that's what the name he gave me. And it's a program that every time a patient like goes out of their way to tell like the nurses or the doctors or whatever about good patient care that he's given, then he's given this what they call a Daisy Award, and then they earn, it's called something, sorry, I was just making sure I wasn't sticking out because I didn't check that beforehand. It's like a stepping stone, or like building blocks, kind of. I guess that's the best way I remember it, to things. And then they give them these little pins, and they look like little puzzle pieces. And oh my gosh, they're so cute. And he was so cute when he was telling me, guys. I was like, "Aww." I love that he like has found his calling, right? Like, those of you that have been with me for a while will know that he worked at Starbucks for a good many years. And he was a manager there for quite a while. And so he left that last year to go to work at the hospital, and he's just found his calling, and so he's going to nursing school, but, well, sort of. Okay, so he's taking the prerequisites now for it, and this is not cutting that lace very well. So I get, he was telling me that it's actually kind of a competitive thing here in Colorado to actually get to be part of the nursing program. And he's worried that he won't get it. And I was like, darling boy, by the time you get there, you'll have it. I know there's one more, right? Yep, there we go. Got to be one more. Yeah, so onward and upward, right? Isn't it crazy how fast like life just kind of marches on? Oh, and you're not going to see the other journal because I found its forever home. Guy in which I work for, his wife is the cutest thing. They're just the cutest little couple. and she loves journaling. And when I first started a year ago, I brought in a couple of journals to show them, and I might have actually showed you or told you that before, but so anyways, I brought in one of my journal, well, actually technically two, because he kind of wanted to know what I did, and then I guess he was telling his wife what I did, and she like is a big journaler, and so she loved one of them. So I gave it, I said, ask her which one she'd like. She can have whichever one it was. And at this point, I don't remember. It was the pink butterfly one from last year. And we should totally make another one of those. Only this year, let's do like dragonflies, because I haven't made my yearly dragonfly one yet either. So anyways, she fell in love with that pink butterfly one that I made, that was like Crafty Pantaloons, like original design for the cover. And, I'm going to do just a couple more things here on this with it. Like I'm going to put something on this pocket and this pocket. And I think I'm going to keep it simple. And we're going to do like these flowers and like a doily or something. Just something to give it a little bit of oomph, but not so much that it takes a while for it to, or, it makes it too bumpy, to where it can't be written on. But anyways, she fell in love with that one. And just being a journaler, I know she's already probably, if not already been out of it, she's close to it. So I went ahead and gave that one to her. So yeah, there's that one. Because she's the sweetest lady ever. She's got such a beautiful heart. And she does, oh, sorry. I bumped you, but I need these better scissors because those other ones are definitely not going to cut through. That one. Yeah, I just want something simple like that. It seemed like there was one other thing that I was going to do with you guys, and I don't remember, so we'll have to figure that out here in a minute. Yeah, so that one found its forever home. They're so cute because they have 5 children. And they their youngest is I don't even know. She's like 3 or 4, something like that. And so they're really kind of just starting to like re-date each other, I guess. You know how like we all get busy raising kids and everything, and they're kind of cute together. Like I'm glad to see it because she's a fabulous mom. He's a great, I think he's a good dad. I mean, obviously you never know, but I mean he seems really involved with his kids. So anyways, they're just cute. He flew her in because he was in this last week. He flew her in, and then they went to a concert on Saturday, and then they'll fly out tomorrow. So hopefully I'll get to see her before they leave for the airport. But tomorrow will tell whether I actually do get to see her or not. But yeah, she's just the sweetest. Like, oh, we were gonna do something a little bit for that, right? And I was thinking what might be kind of cute. They have some of these crocheted flowers. I was thinking it might be kind of cute just to put one of these ones that has a little bit of shine in it. Just glue that to there. That's what I'm thinking. To where it's still, I mean, it is a little bulky, but it's not like crazy bulky, if that makes sense. But okay, so she ordered in a couple of books from Amazon, and she accidentally had them shipped to the company instead of shipped to the house. So I didn't know what it was, and he told me to open it. Well, it ended up being her books. And so I was like, okay, I'll send it out, but I need your address or whatever. And so then he was in like the next week. He hadn't really gotten back to me yet. And so I asked him, I was like, hey, it's Thursday. And I still have her books here. And he's like, oh, she said to keep one and then I'll bring one home with me when I come. I was like, oh, okay. So yeah, isn't that totally sweet? She's a doll. And it ended up being something about moth. It's like a newer book. I don't remember, to be honest, exactly. I know it has moth in the, oh, see, this is why we let it dry. I think I'm okay with that not having much right there. I think I kind of like that it's not overly decorated because it has this on this side. I think I like that, actually. Okay. Just making sure. Oh, and I just, off camera, I kind of, when I was fiddling with what I kind of wanted to do with those outside pockets, let's see, where is it? I did add the, I'm sure you saw it, the tag that goes in the pocket. Yep, I added these little things. It's just a little bit of lace on that bullpen. And you could totally add like a gem or, a bead or something else, or a charm. I'm just trying to really not make sure that I don't put anything down, just in case I got a little bit of glue. It's a little tacky or whatever. Yeah, but I think I kind of like that, where it's just simple right there. Okay, so this little journal is complete. Oh, there's that other one. I knew this one had two. Okay, and I kind of like the gold right there. All right, so that, oh, look at that, look at that. Let me show you all tied together. She's kind of a big girl. If you do less papers, because I don't know if you remember me saying, but I did 20 in this one, plus the inserts, those other papers in there. Oh gosh, what are they? The little long foldy pocket things. So there's two of those in that one. So that does, I mean, she is kind of chunky with the laces and stuff like that anyways. So, I mean, you could, I'm not tying it right away real tight, just because I want to make sure that some air can still get to those inside pockets to finish drying. But wow, I love those blues, and I love the way that this came out. I love that it ruffles out. All right, so what I've decided with this one is I'm not going to list this one. This one will be, my birthday comes up in July. So this will be one of the journals that I give away in July. Yeah, it'll, stay tuned. Usually in the beginning of July, I give away 4 somethings. It's either a box of some sort, like a box of goodies or something like that, but there'll be 4. So I know for sure it'll be a journal. And then yeah, so look for this one in July. I think this year it's going to be 4 journals, just because it's kind of the 5th year and all that jazz. So yeah, now that we're kind of through that, I guess I will just call this a series, and I will just talk to you in the next video. Bye guys.